So here we are in Thai Suzuki Motor Company, obviously in Thailand. We are in a place called and we're gonna try 2 bikes. Woohoo! Mocking around the world, we go to Thailand this time, known for their beautiful beaches, royal palaces, ancient ruins, and rustic temples. Whoa! Sobrang daming turista, and this is considered the first go-to place for those from the West dreaming of going to Southeast Asia for the first time. Khao San Road makes you almost feel like you're in Europe, minus the scenery. We go to Thailand to check out the much talked about GsxX series, meaning the R, which is the sport and full-fared sport bike version, and the S, which is the standard naked model. Bakit nga ba ito pinag-uusapan? Kasi pareho ang makina nito sa Raider 150R. Klaruhin lang po natin. Hindi po ito shootout kasi it's essentially the same bike, same engine, same frame, but different aesthetics and seating position. So walang saysay kung i-shootout natin sila. Magkaiba rin yung classification nila. One is a sport bike and the other isn't. We're showing them both kasi para silang kambal na magkaiba ang balor. Guys, wag nyo nang i-expect na maghahanap ako ng dyno to compare both. It's basically the same bike, same engine, different riding configuration. At kung magte-testing ako nito parang Car vs FI, baka next month na ako makauwi ng Pilipinas. Tapos, gulong-gulo na ako dito. Hindi ko na alam kung sino babae at lalaki. So these guys are our friendly folks from Suzuki Thailand. Of course, Sir Ray is from the Philippines. And you guys remember Mr. S? He was the one who taught me if there's a bad guy on the road, say, yeah, man, yeah, man. Yeah, that's the way to do it, yeah. Thank you, thank you. I know what to do. Your name is Otaporn. 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 Yeah, I gotta love Otaporn. If police catch me, I can't say yet me. I cannot. No, I can't. No. I go to jail. Okay, tires. Okay, to be quite honest with all of you, I'm quite nervous because Bangkok this is kamote country. Walang nag-helmet, shorts, chinelas, the works. Tapos right-hand drive pa. Dealing with kamotes back home in a place you know is different than this. So I'm following Mr. S. We're gonna take it slow as I get my vibe with the city. Wow, this is like a new bike, man. 4 kilometers. So I opted to use the GsxS150S first because I'm gonna be traveling around in the city, and tomorrow we're gonna go to the mountains, and it makes sense for me to use the GsxS150R over there. Riding in Thailand! Zach's in Thailand! Woo! Yetne! So it's gonna be quite a challenge when you're trying to observe the bike and observe what's going on around you at the same time. Okay, merging cars. Come on guys, don't hit me. See? Kamote, walang helmet. We have a single-cylinder 150cc FI engine, 19.17 HP at 10,500 RPM, and 14 Nm of torque at 9,000 RPM. In its class compared sa iba, on paper that is, isa na ito sa pinakamalakas. Timbang 131 kilos, so isa na rin ito sa pinakamagaang. So, power-to-weight ratio, this is one of the best. 6-speed gearbox, liquid-cooled engine, 4-valve, double overhead cam, seat height at 785 mm, fuel tank capacity is 11 liters. Front and rear brakes are discs, and of course over at the front we have telescopic forks and monoshocks at the rear. We got 17-inch alloy wheels. The gauge is digital all the way. Riding in Thailand, medyo nakakalito. And you know what? I was on my guard most of the time. We were on the other side of the road. Okay, kamote to the left. Paano nag-overtake siya sa kan? Nga pala. Sa Thailand tayo. Patumuan? Patunam. So singitan na. Okay, style Pinas. Excuse me. We got the Patunam. Excuse me. Excuse me. Patunam. Patunam. 1.5 huh? So good. They got numbers for the streets. Ask this tuk-tuk guy. Excuse me. Lemon Tea Hotel. Patunam. Right. That's left. 15. 15. One way ba to? Okay, hindi siya one way. There's Mr. S. Hi, I'm a hotel guest and we're here. Mr. S, thank you so much. You have been a great host. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And the reason why we call Mr. S is because his full name is Surat Salarafrarat. No? So basically, aside from how it looks, it's the same bike. Same brakes, tambucho, same engine, same gauge, the shocks, the rake, it's all the same. So it's just a matter of the handle, basically. Seat-wise, okay, it's the same. Looks the same. You know, typical Japanese, they're gonna make everything efficient. It's the same banana. Interchangeable. tank is the same. For this is where it differs. The fairing on the side versus this one on over here. Ito yung location nito versus that. It's all in the same area. Nagkatalo lang talaga sa seating position. How does this thing work? Keyless entry. If you're near the bike, all you have to do is to press this. Once that thing turns blue, you have enough time to go here and your gauge will fire up. I am in neutral, so turn this thing on. There you go. Identical with the other one. So you got trip A, trip B, and the consumption as shown there. Now mind you, the seat is it's a plank. But mang maganda dito, maski na it's on the firmer side of things, hindi naman po siya yung sub giving you the IBS. Depende rin sa tao kung gaano kahaba legs mo.
So ano nangyari? Naiipit betlog mo? Oo. Kasi maliit yung ganito mo eh. Kumpara sa akin, maluwag.
So we rode around Bangkok in the city and we went to one of their national parks. We probably did close to about 400 kilometers. It was a pretty long ride. Ngayon, I actually preferred the GsxS150, long ride wise and touring. Obviously, mas komportable talaga siya pang araw-araw at madaling imaniobra sa syudad. And the traffic condition in Thailand, it's somewhat similar to what we have in our country, so yun, pasok. Forma wise though, and in the trek, syempre, GsxR150 na ako. For the R version, seating position is very aggressive, which I feel is a reflection of Suzuki's heritage in racing and in form and design. For the GsxS naman, it's more upright as you can see and much more comfortable, like what I mentioned a while back.
We're gonna go up to the mountains in Thailand. What's the name of the mountain?
Khao Yai.
Okay, so they got like wild elephants in this mountain. This dude is running away from that elephant, leaving the bike. Okay. Okay, we got monkeys. Hello there, monkey. Look at that. This park is beautiful.
So the guys from Suzuki are showing me around the park. Hi guys. So look at how steep that thing is. Taking a break. It's one way, over 200 kilometers one way, so it's like going to Baguio today. We're taking a break, not really to rest, because we're going up and down 200-meter stairs that's that steep. Okay, so there are the falls. Yay, falls! That's so nice. I've never been this close to a deer before. Hi there. Hi. Both brakes pose no problems on my end for both bikes, but I think modifiers would want to upgrade them, especially if you plan to compete. Acceleration and top speed, I can't really complain. It's a 150cc engine. Suspension is more than adequate, and I feel Suzuki gives a bit of leeway, again, for modifiers. I guess in the whole spirit of the Raider 150, there's that mindset with bikes like these na, modify ko to, papalitan ko yung ganito, papalitan ko yung ganyan. But don't get me wrong, as it is, they're working fine. Suzuki finds themselves pushing innovation and performance in their small displacements this year. In our country, where Suzuki hails the Raider 150 king, in the underbone segment at least, these two bikes pose an intriguing alternative for those na patay sa Raider na Makina. It's the same engine pero magkaiba yung calibration and it's in another form. It is a more expensive alternative at 156,000 pesos for the R version and 112,800 for the S. Value to performance, you gotta look at the competition, see what they're doing, and you gotta weigh the advantages and decide for yourself. These are two great looking bikes performing admirably well. At ang konsumo niya sa gas nakikisama sa panahon at sitwasyon natin ngayon. As we go along, the motorcycle small displacement market is getting tougher and tougher. You're seeing so many good bikes come around. End of the day, sometimes you just gotta rely on the name and what you see. Thank you, Suzuki Thailand. Those guys surely know how to drink. So these are the guys over at Suzuki Thailand, and they know how to party. Yeah. Of course, Otaporn is very hospitable. He taught me about good Thai actress.
Nong Net.
Nong Net, yeah, you guys Nong Net, yeah. Kap Kung Kap. Kap Kung Kap. Suzuki Thailand, they know how to rock, they know how to party. And of course, thank you, Suzuki Philippines. This is Zach for Makina Motor Features. Ciao.
Holy crap, cool elephants. Okay, I was warned that I gotta whiz by these guys. Bye guys. kanina. Elepante, pare. Elepante.